firecracker. Yeah, kind of leave it over to the side. Yeah, nice to see everybody. We're going to be having to come in anytime now. My wife is playing some music in the other room. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're going to get going. It normally catches on within about 2 minutes. We're going to be fantastic. And it's partly sunny outside, so it looks like a 5 o'clock walk is in order today. Probably going to go towards the mountain and do that. It's gotten more sunny as the day has gone along, but there's still some clouds, so it's kind of a different one. This is our afternoon live. We're going to be helping others. And soon we'll have somebody in here, but people play the replay, so they want some talking during this time. Sometimes it goes quick. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes or 3 minutes for something to click and people get in. Yeah, we're doing really good. We're creeping up on 1,400 subs. We got almost 90,000 views. We're actually over 90,000 if you add in some of the lives and different things, but the official on the actual description is 88,000 something. Yeah, we're doing great. I'd say it's probably 85 degrees today. Not too bad. It's probably going to stay about 85, and then it's going to start dropping a couple degrees before dark. Yeah, it's awesome. I got some nice ocean videos. I've got those already posted. We got them on there so people can see them. We've already had a few hundred people popping through and looking at those. Yes. Nice to see you, Kay. Nice for coming on in. Yeah, we're going to be helping others. Today is the theme for the whole day is kindness and respecting people, okay? Double tap the screen. Yes, it's nice to see you. Tell your wife I said hi. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I will. Yeah, it's really cool. I like that. That's kind of cute. Yeah, everything's fine. We're doing great. We're going to be moving forward. We're going to be talking about some kindness, and we'll also be talking about how we're going to be helping the community, okay? And we'll have some life stories and stuff today, too. That's a bad joke, Brett, but it's kind of neat. Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, it would be, especially from Walmart. Yeah, thank you so much. Fire and Glory shirt from it's from Eagle Heights Worship Center. They have Fire and Glory every May. So that's coming up, and I'll be watching a lot of that. And who knows, I might be able to get a couple videos from there and maybe put them on my site. We'll see. We'll see how that goes when May gets here. Yes. Like and subscribe. We're going to be doing some great things. I'm 64 years old, and I'm originally from Michigan, USA. We're in the Philippines full time. Yep, so it's going to be great. We're working. Like and subscribe. We're going to be helping the Filipino people around this area. Once we're monetized, we start getting money. We already got feeding programs in place, ready to go. And of course, we have some people to pray for people, and of course, pray for blessings that they can elevate their lives, right? And the theme today is kindness and respecting people. Yes, yeah, we're getting a lot of views. That's really good. That's cool. California, that they have that too. That's good. Oh yeah, I'll take 45, Rich, every day. Okay, Rich, I see you in other channels, so. Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have some different people come in, but a couple of my people, obviously in the Middle East, are we gotta pray for them. Yeah, things are going fantastic. Double tap the screen for your like, and for subscribing. It's great because I'm not going to hound you, but if you leave comments from my videos, I will give you a nice comment back. and I will subscribe to you later. So just get involved. We're going to be doing great things. Even if you can't give money in the future right away, that's fine. You can save some up, and maybe 6 months from now you can give. Right now we're not monetized. We got a lot of watch hours to do yet. We're in the 600s. We're moving forward. We will get to 3,000 and 4,000 watch hours in April. It'll happen. I just created a 4th playlist. They're all public. And so as that 4th one gets bigger, you guys can play those. I'm going to play them too at night. So it won't just be you. I will playing them too. But these lives help a lot. Plus, I get a lot of new people. I know why some channels just have subscribers only, but they don't want to grow. If they're subscribers only to comment, new people are not going to get connected. I need new people all the time. We need a huge, huge community. We want no limits on God when we're monetized, okay? We want to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And you can't get bigger if you put subscribers only, because somebody won't subscribe until they can see what you're doing. It just doesn't work the other way. Yes, to a 28-year-old who wants to quit a job, we'll get another job lined up. That would really go good. Yes, and the main thing with getting another job lined up, my friend, yes, shout out to your friend that has a birthday. Amen. Hallelujah. Yes, there's Fire and Glory conferences in other parts of the world. Hallelujah. That's awesome. Well, we have Fire and Glory at Eagle Heights Worship Center, and the website is eaglezone.org. If you want to give to Africa, they've got Africa missions there, and it goes to the orphanage and the school in the slums of Nairobi. We were there in 2019, and we've been giving money to that for 7 years, and I raised money for 7 years. So we're going to give to that in the future. That's going to be one of the things we do give to. That will be happening. Yes. I'm not in Nigeria. I am in Philippines, but I did go to Kenya, Malawi, and Zambia. And I do have Grace Niger, who is in Nigeria. I do go to her channel occasionally, and we are connected that way. I know people a little bit in Nairobi, Kenya, and we'll just kind of go from there. The church that I went to has got a lot of connections in Africa. Yes, we're not going to be, that's fine, Ruby. You just stay as long as you can. Yeah, that's okay. I can't always be great to everybody, okay? We are going to be helping others in the community. And if you get a chance when you're out and about, whether you're in your day or your nighttime, try to be kind to people, okay? It doesn't take a lot to be nice to people instead of yelling, screaming, or causing all kinds of problems. If you're just dodging into the store for one item, I get it. You don't have to really do anything. But, just some of that stuff is just simple. Like today when I was out walking, of course, in Philippines, there's so many people around, and they want you to say hi. In America, you got to be a little careful. I get it. The USA can sometimes be touchy. But, yeah, we're doing great. Keep on tapping the screen and double tap on that. Get subscribed, get connected, man. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. The church is excited. The pastor, there's a video there. He's in white. He tells you for 3 minutes about what the feeding program is about. And then we're going to be helping around the neighborhood here. As I get money and I got money put away and we can do it, and we're going to use our percentages and whatever. When that money is available, bang, we're going to be buying some stuff. I'm going to check with some different people, rice places that can give me a discount on some rice bags. And then we're going to get some other stuff to go with it. I'll get some Filipinos to give me ideas on that. And we're going to go around and pass this out. And we're going to have something printed out of our channel so that people can get involved in the local neighborhood and our channel. But it's nice when you can give something to them free first before you tell them about the channel, right? Yeah, so it's going to be good. Yeah. Hi there, Jola. Thank you for that. That's nice that you're doing that. People that promote my channel normally get some kind of reward out of that in the future. Yes, things are going great. We are fantastic. We've been growing. Today, so far, We just had a few subs this morning. We've got 4 or 5 that added on. But who knows what's going to happen this afternoon? We've had lots of new people already in here this afternoon. We had some new people this morning, and then it kind of went into just being the moderators in here. That happens once in a while. But today I got a feeling we're going to get a lot of new people. We'll probably get people from Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines. Sometimes you get it from other Asian countries. Had somebody in here from China. We had somebody in here from North Korea, if it was correct. We've had some interesting ones in the past, and they get so connected. Yeah, good morning to you, Nita, and Animal, and Sergeant. You're in the Philippines. That's great. I'm in the Philippines. I'm originally from Michigan, USA, okay? Still got family in Michigan. Got a lot of friends in Springfield, Missouri. I do have some friends in Springfield that have come on the live. I know Savannah has, and a few others. A lot of the people in our church, for some reason, are not much on YouTube except for the young people. So we'll be pushing that with the church in Springfield, Missouri, to get on here more often on the morning and night lives. Afternoon lives, they are sleeping, so they probably will not be in here. Welcome to everybody. It's awesome. It's nice to see you. We're going to be helping others. What I'm up to right now is I took some ocean videos today. I took a morning walk. I'll be taking an afternoon walk. And we are here. This channel is here to lift people up, be positive, be inspiring. Sometimes we do Bible verses. I have my Bible here. We do that sometimes. We also are going to be helping the Philippine community. As soon as we get monetized, we've got the subs. And we're going to be way higher in subs by the time we monetize. But the watch hours, we have to work on that. And they're starting to go up faster and faster. And I do playlist at night when I'm sleeping. That's what I do. We got 3 people sleeping here. We can't use the TV. So I use my phone. I cover it with a towel. And I keep it plugged into the charger. And then I let it play for 4 or 5 hours while I'm sleeping. And then if I wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll probably stop it. If it's warmer, else I'll wait until I get up completely. Yep, so that helps the watch hours. Yeah, we're not doing cash. We're not doing any of that. We're going to be helping the community, and it's going to be awesome. So we got a certain thing that we're going to be doing, and you're going to see those results and videos and all that stuff when that time comes. Right now, we're just building the channel. So if you don't believe in it, sometime in the future, when you see all the different videos and all the people that we've helped, then you'll be going, oh, okay, they are really helping the community. So the doubters are always going to be there. You've got negative people throughout the world, okay? And half the reason why this world is not a nice place is because people got their heads in the wrong areas, okay? They're thinking about everything except other people. They judge people, they put them down, and yet they don't realize how many mistakes and stupid things they did, okay? And we're all guilty of that, me included, okay? We got to quit doing that. You don't know what they're going through. There's a lady down the street here. She was sad. I wondered why. Her mom died, okay? My gosh, can you possibly have a little compassion about people? If they're looking sad and then you make a joke about them, that's not something you should do. I'm telling you right now, that kind of stuff comes back to get you. If you're so negative, you get negative. If you're so positive, you get positive. It works that way. Don't ask me why life's that way. The more positive I am, the better my day goes. It's just the way it is. You can be negative if you want to. I don't like to. Yep. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, there's a lot of great videos. You want to check them out. It's been fantastic. Double tap the screen. It's amazing, And we're going to have some people that are going to get connected. And I love that. And if you leave a comment in one of the videos, I will get back to you. My studio shows them quite often. Mike and Venus said that they sent me a message. I have not seen it yet. When I see it, I'll do it. I left them a message on one of their videos too. We'll see if one of us connects somehow later today. So far, the YouTube studio has not showed me a message from them. So sooner or later it will. And when it does, I'll try to get back to them. Yes, double tap the screen and let's get moving, okay? And I'll try to read some comments. Yes, Joe Queen, it's nice to see you. Anna, it's nice to see you. Hey, Miss Electine, it's nice to see you in here from Africa. That's awesome. I've been to her channel a couple times. I try to stop in more so I can see what's going on. We're going to be helping others, and we will be helping Africa. Yes, we try to keep it nice in here. It's not perfect. You know, I may take a drink of water. I may get a little tiny eat of some cracker or something. But I have enough energy to do 3 lives, do a couple walks, and the third live is normally around 7:30 at night. Now I'm in the Philippines, so if you're in the Philippines, it'll be the same time I'm saying. But obviously, if you're in America, it's going to be early morning. If you're in Europe, it's going to be maybe noontime or a little later. I get quite a few people on the. Actually, I get quite a few people from Europe on here. And during this live normally. Yes. Yes, Christ is Lord. Oh, yeah, you're going to get some people on here. And if you don't like it, you're welcome to move on your way. That's fine. We just come back some other time and you'll find out that we're doing great things, okay? Just because somebody old doesn't mean they can't do stuff. I've raised money for Africa for 7 years. I raised money to go on a mission trip to Africa in 2019. A lot of people are too scared to go anywhere, and they stay in their house and they do nothing, and that's their choice. It's great. You want to do that? It's fantastic. It's not me. I like to be around people, and if I get opportunities, I like to take them, especially if God's telling me to, okay? So I like to take those opportunities. Yes, it's really great. It's nice to have you in here, Anna. I'm glad that you're in here. If yeah, I have to look at your site and see what it's like. That's great. Yes. Yeah, sometime. Hi there, Predator. Yeah, and it's just we'll see what's going on. You get a kind of a flow in the afternoon. Sometimes it's slow, and then all of a sudden you got 25 people in the room. So it goes up and down all over the place in the afternoon because you get a different mix of countries. Because Philippines, a lot of people are working this time of day, and the kids are in school, and that's fine. That's awesome. We're going to be already got the feeding programs in place. We got 5 or 6 different ideas we're going to do here over the next 6 or 7 months. We definitely will be monetized in April. Just don't know exactly when. We'll be partially monetized probably by early April. I'm pretty sure we'll get to 3,000 watch hours by early April. The 4,000 may take a little later into April, and then we'll go from there. We'll be monetized, and we can start really raising the money and see what YouTube gives. I don't know anything about the ads yet. This will be my first YouTube channel, so I don't know what it's like until we go through it. And then if there's some positive ads that add a bunch of money per month to what we're getting, and it helps the kids, we will do it. No negative ads. We're going to keep the ads to good ads, not ads that kills your life or screws you up, right? Yes, nice to see you, Noah. Thank you for coming in. It's at the moment, we just have 2 or 3, maybe a few people in the background. It's okay. I'm a little late too, but I decided to start it before 2 o'clock. Sometimes I do 1:30, but I was watching another video on YouTube and was kind of learning something from it. I do go into people's channels and see what they're doing, okay? I see like somebody was at the mall. My phone, I can't do that yet. This is an American phone. It has to be near the Wi-Fi. But in the future, as we get bigger and bigger, I'll get a Filipino phone that if I can get decent data to run a live, because running a live sucks data, okay? If I can get one that's decent and I got pretty good signal, we may do some lives away from the house. Right now, I take videos away from the house and bring them back, put them on the site, on the channel, and they're there for you to watch, okay? That works good right now. While we're building, that's what we're going to do. Yes, it's going to work out fine. I don't know what that is, but yeah, just delete that. I don't know what that is. If you're going to put nonsense in here, you're just going to get removed. That's just the way it'll be. Put something in here that's actually positive, and it's fine. If you don't want to be positive, come back some other day when you are. because we're not running a negative, kind of different weird stuff in here. And you do get them. You can't do nothing about it. That's why I got a moderator, and I've got like 30, 40, whole bunch of them. I got one that I had to take the moderator away from because they said their cousin got on their channel, and while you're giving access to your phone to somebody else, they did, and they started timing people out for 24 hours that were totally great people on this channel and hurting their feelings. So I took it away from him. He's begging to me to give it back. I'm not giving it back because you can't keep your phone away from your other relatives that want to do harm to the channel. So it's gonna be a rough time for that. Hey, hi there. Hi, Pack. Hi, Player. Nice to see you. Yes, Holy God. We love God. You don't have to love God to be in here. Just be positive and want to help other people, okay? And if you don't quite feel that way, stay in here a while, see a few lives, see what you like and subscribe, okay? Double tap the screen. We are in that period where we're gaining some subs, and it's just kind of going up little bits. We had 3 days back a little while ago where we had 300 subs in 3 days. It just goes in patterns like that sometimes. We're getting quite a few new people, though, today, so that's been very nice. Yes, I'm doing today what I did today. I went out. We had an early live. I did a little bit earlier today, and then I went out and got some ocean videos. This afternoon when I go for a walk around 5 o'clock, I'm going to get a short video there. I don't know exactly where yet. I might do it at the basketball court, or I might do it over by the playground. We'll see. I don't normally take video of the kids, though. I may take a video of me talking about a subject or something like that. Parents get nervous when you're videotaping other kids, and I don't blame them. There's been so many things that kids get exposed to these days, so we try to keep it normal that way. I do give a lot of godly advice to kids at the playground. Now, a lot of them ask questions about different things, and I try to give them advice, especially the 9 through 13-year-olds, about some things that they should avoid and things that they should do if they want to have a better life. And the parents love it, okay? The parents are around, they see it, and I do it properly, okay? I know how to be around kids. You don't have to be an idiot like some other ones that have done it in the past. Yes. Yep, we're going to see highs and lows. We haven't really had any lows. I guess January was because I was not doing a lot of lives yet. I was really kind of comprehensive, kind of like holding back, not really pushing it real hard. And then once we had some Wi-Fi problems at the beginning of February, I started rocking. And all of a sudden we took off. And February was a huge month. And right now it's been good. We've had great ones. We had some awesome live last night. I think I got 30, 31, 32 subs last night. But yeah, today we're just going along. We'll just say, hey, like and subscribe. We're doing fantastic. This is Kindness Day, kindness, respecting people. If you're out and about in the public, please be nice to people today, okay? Try not to be bad. I know it's hard sometimes. If you're having a rough day, you had a rough day at work, maybe you've been rough to your coworkers too. I don't know. But try to be nice to somebody before you go home or whatever's happening. Right now in America, most people are sleeping except the West Coast. Yeah. Nice to see you, Christian. Nice to see Player and Noah in here. Yes, we're really good. Yeah. You don't know. It goes in waves. I've had it where YouTube takes a couple away and then I get 50. Then I have sometimes where they add 5 and I gain 5. And then other times they'll take 15 and I only gain 3. So you just never know. It's kind of up and down with YouTube. But we're almost at 1,400 subs. We're doing great. And it's only the 3rd of March. We've got another live tonight. I'm doing 3 lives every day except Sundays. Unless we have something special going on. Then I will reduce it down to 2. So this way we get watch hours. I go for a minimum of 1 hour. But sometimes, so far this morning, I went an hour and a half. We normally will go an hour and a half most times. At night, it just kind of varies. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so welcome on in, people. It's nice to have you. It's all good. Yes. Yes, I keep improving. and we're doing great. I can come up with topics at any time because I've had kind of a full life. I've been to Philippines twice. Maverick, there's a guy selling fish going down the street right now. I'm almost positive he's got fish in those pails. He's selling fish. Now, Mila will normally go down and pick up her fish down at the little fish market down at the checkpoint because that way she can pick out the fish she wants. But you could have bought it from that guy that just went by. We end up getting peanuts coming through here. Sometimes the ice cream man comes through here. Normally he's got mango, but sometimes he's got other flavors. And since we don't have any ice cream in the house, if he comes down through here today, I've got my 20 pesos over there, and you guys aren't going to see me in front of the camera all of a sudden. But I don't know if he'll come during the live. But he has a little bell, just like they do in America on the ice cream trucks. He's got a little ice cream bike, and he's got his cones and everything ready out there. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's really good. Double tap the screen, everybody. Yes, if there's any. Yes, we tell good stories. And if you don't like what's going on in here, come back again, and you'll find out that it's good, okay? You're going to go to a lot of negative channels, and the negative sounds fun at first. But then all of a sudden it starts dragging you down. Your energy starts dropping. Negative is not good for your life. Sooner or later, you're going to find out that that kind of energy sucks energy out of you instead of giving you energy and lifting you up. I found out when God changed my life that I get a lot more energy from positive stuff than I do from negative. And my moderators know that, and the ones that come in here often know that. And we're awesome, even though we've had some new people today, and that's great. But our videos are getting tossed. My ocean videos are showing up on the main page, which is good. More people are seeing my videos now, and the views have gone up to almost 100,000. Okay, we're pushing. We're getting the views up, and if we can get the views into the 400,000 or 500,000 range, because it's been jumping by 6,000 or 8,000 views a day. It's been crazy lately. The views are really gone up, so you just never know how big the channel can get in the future, right? And it's going to be awesome. Hi, Finn. It's nice to see you. That's great. Yep, they're starting to double tap. We're at 24. Let's keep her going. Yes. Yeah, it's got Byron. We got some people cross-talking. It's nice to see Byron, too. That's awesome. Great. Awesome stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Yep, we got 25 likes coming. Double tap the screen and get subscribed, okay? We're going to be doing great things for the community here, and we're going to spread out, okay? And as it gets more and more money, we can do more and more things. First, we're going to really concentrate on doing feedings through the Philippine church here, the Alapuga Assembly of God, and we're going to get to the point where we're probably doing feedings every 2 weeks. Right now, they do every 2 or 3 months, and they only do 100 families. We're going to do 200 families every 2 weeks in the future once we have the money for that. And then I'll be saving money aside for doing the neighborhood. And we're going to be doing that. And I got to talk to a couple people that have a vehicle because there's no way I can haul that stuff around by hand, obviously. So we'll have to have a vehicle to put that stuff into, and then we'll hand stuff out to the neighborhood. And we'll do a section of neighborhood at a time. So we're going to be doing that. And we're going to have some special stuff for Christmas later this year. We'll try to make Christmas for a couple families and things of that nature. And so I got other ideas. We may do something where we have some kind of special party thing where we can give away cash and prizes or things like that. Randomly, everybody that comes gets something. We could do that in the future, not now. That's probably a year from now. But you never know. There's different ways to bless the community, right? And you can think of those ways. As long as you got something for everybody, you got to have something for everybody because nothing worse than coming to something and only 20% of the people get something. The other 80% go home empty-handed. That's not the kind of giveaways that we do. We're going to have to do something where everybody gets something. Yeah. Yep, give me a shout out, Finn. Welcome in. Hi, Maricel. Nice to see you. Yeah, my favorite food. Wow. If it gets right down to it, when I was younger in America, it would be spaghetti and meatballs, and the meatballs were homemade. And Parmesan cheese on top, the real stuff, not the fake stuff. And that was my favorite. But as I get older, I would have to say that here in Philippines, I love pork adobo, chicken adobo, and Shanghai spring rolls. But I've come to really love pancit. So there's no real favorites here. I still love Mexican food, and we do have a Mexican restaurant here in Iligan City. So on my birthday, I will be going to the Mexican restaurant and getting my favorite quesadillas, and maybe they got milkshakes there. Yeah, milkshake on my birthday could be happening, okay? Yeah, nor anything ice cream or halo could be happening on my birthday. I will make sure I'm prepared for that. That's in July. July 6th is my birthday. Yes, we're going to try to keep it nice in here. Yes, you love spring rolls too. Oh, favorite cartoon? Obviously Bugs Bunny, Foghorn, Leghorn, things like that. Well, that's all we had. I mean, you only had 3 channels. You didn't have internet. You didn't have anything. So unless you had a shortwave radio, you were not talking around the world. So yeah, just some of the old cartoons, mostly Bugs Bunny, Warner Brother things, Foghorn, Leghorn, some other goofy, quirky cartoons, but they weren't my favorite. Bugs Bunny probably was. Oh, Roadrunner was fun too. The coyote, the wolf guy, or the coyote never got anything. He always got killed, and the Roadrunner was always safe. Never got hurt. That's the way it kind of worked. You're on the 23rd of February, okay? I have a 27th of January. Well, I have a friend here that we help celebrate their birthday on the January 27th back in January. Yeah, my wife's birthday is in August. Mine's in July. So nothing coming up too quickly in that front. It'll be 4 months here in a couple days. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's going to be an early birthday. Yeah. Noah's is coming up though. The 10th of March is pretty close. So happy birthday, Noah. It is getting close for you. We are on the 3rd already, a week away. If you're in the Philippines, obviously it'll be a little different depending on where you're living. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be doing all kinds of great things for the community. And I've got a couple videos this weekend. I'm going to try to get this next Sunday. I'm going to try to get anybody else. I'm going to ask Pastor if there's other people that are involved with the feeding that are actually there. If they are, I want them to make a short video. Why they want to feed the community. Why do they do it? Why do they help? Because I want to get that message across of helping others. For people that don't know, some of you are kind of new. You've only been here for 4 or 5 days or maybe whatever. Back in 2018, we started to become a parent. I was on the board of directors. It's a small church. And we started to realize that we were going to be connected to some churches in Africa, and that they had an orphanage and a school in the slums of Nairobi that needed attention. They were in pretty bad shape. They were probably getting 1 meal a day. They were sleeping 8 or 9 kids to a bed. These beds are not queen size. Maybe they're full size. Well, maybe that one was king size, but the other ones are like full or queen size, and they're squeezing 8 kids on those to sleep at night. So they're all sleeping with, their feet and their faces all on top of each other. And so we finally decided we were going to have an Africa trip and go over there and bless them, get some new uniforms for them, because a lot of those kids don't have much clothing. The orphanage, they have no parents. At the school, some of them have 1 parent. Most of them don't have 2. And so in Africa, and the slums don't get any appreciation because nobody goes down there. The regular residents of Kenya don't go down there. It's just kind of like the forgotten area. And so Americans have given money there before, but they would not show up. We were the first Americans to go down in the slums in that area and help those people, okay? And so it felt really good that way. We went there twice. We were there a couple days. The first couple days we were there, and then we went to Malawi because we had to go then due to a scheduling conflict with the people that we were connected to in Malawi. And then we went to Zambia, and then we came back to Kenya, spent a couple more days, 3 days in Nairobi. Then we worked our way west, heading towards Lake Victoria, and then heading towards Bungoma, which is over by Uganda. And so we were in Bungoma for 4 days there. And and then we had a couple days to get back to Nairobi so that we could fly out at night on October 15th. So we spent 24 days in Africa, okay? And I just want you to know I have a heart to give, okay? And I have done fundraising for Africa for 7 years. And I've also helped a lot of people, okay? And with all the stuff that we did in Africa and everything else, it's been thousands of people I've helped. So I am not fake. I'm not somebody that just came on here and I've never done anything my whole life. And all I did was work. And now I'm retired and I'm just sitting around and I'm waiting to take everybody's money. No, that's not the case. We are going to use a lot of this money to help other people, okay? And so you're going to see it. I will document it, and I will have other people with me that will be seeing all this, okay? I'm not going to be the only person. I might be doing the lives, but you're going to see a lot of people in the videos, whether they're locals here or people from the church, that are going to be helping me do stuff. And if I can get Noi and Robanisha in the future to kind of help me just once a month, pass out some stuff to the neighborhood here, that would be great. So I'm going to talk to him about that, but that's a ways in the future. That's 3-4 months from now. So he has some time. I will mention it to him that that's something that could be coming in the future, and he'll be okay with it. As long as it's a day, a time of the day where, maybe later in the day or something, they'll probably be able to do it as long as I pick a day that they're open. Yeah. Yep, keep on going. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. I get kind of going and I forget to say hi. Hi, Cray Cray. It's nice to see you there. Hi, Stacy. Yes, and Stacy, in the future, we are going to help the United States, okay? We can't start with the United States right now because we're not going to have, I don't know how much money comes in the first couple months. And money goes a long ways here in the Philippines, and we can do some quick feeding programs here right away. I am living in the Philippines. But yes, we're going to do this channel until YouTube won't let us do this channel. Okay, Stacy? I don't know if you're still here, but this is for anybody that wants to hear it. We will stretch out, whether it's going to Thailand, Vietnam, United States. I've got connections in the United States, so we're going to give money there. But we can't do that until at least 6 months in because we're going to be doing stuff here in the Philippines first, then helping a little bit in Africa. And then as we get more, we're going to go into the United States. And there's a lot of people that love the mission we have. We're going to help others, okay? And so United States is going to get some help. I got one organization, small organization in the United States. I've got them screenshot on my phone. And when we get close to monetization time, I'm going to be calling them. I've got an American number, so I can still call America. I will call them at a time that they're there and find out what they're about. It looks like they help the homeless. I want to see exactly how much funding they have and whether how much, if a certain amount per month would help from us. Then we'll see, and then I can give to them, okay? So we are going to give to the United States in the future. So don't get worried about it. This channel is going to be around as long as YouTube will keep paying us and get bigger and bigger and bigger. We don't have barely any subs compared to most people, but we've only been doing this. Tomorrow will be exactly 2 months that I've been pushing this channel. 2 months, that's it. So I went from pretty much 5 or 10 subs when I started. We're almost at 1,400 right now. So like and subscribe. We are going forward. We're doing good. And the watch hours are moving. We're doing great. Yes, we try to do our best. Yes, Indonesia is in play. I've got a lot of people from Indonesia here. And if I can find solid contacts where we can actually help do some feeding in Indonesia, that would be great, okay? And that definitely will happen. That could even happen later this year, depending on how much every month is coming in. But I got it. You're going to have to help me because Google's not very reliable when it comes to Asian countries, okay? So I'm going to have some people either tell me about an orphanage or some kind of organization, have me check it out, and you guys can tell me whether it's something safe or not. And then we can give some money to it, okay? We've got to find out. We don't want to lose money to scammers, okay? So we got to be careful. So we're going to see what happens, okay? I've never done this before on YouTube. I've done it with cookies, brownies, and cake. And I may do some of that here, but it's not going to make me much money here. I might be able to raise a little bit of money to help a couple individual families with that. But this YouTube channel can produce quite a bit of money if people are on board and we have a big community of people connected, right? It can be amazing, okay? And there's a lot of opportunity to make money that way. Hi, Krishna. It's nice to see you. Hey, Precious JD. I'm glad you're in here. By the way, just in case, so far everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, I try to stay positive. There are a few Filipino ladies that are very friendly, and they've been very supportive of my channel. And so even though they do something different to raise money, and they don't help, they're trying to help their family because their families are not, rich. And so I get it. But they've been supportive of this channel, and I'm going to keep supporting those certain select channels that have been very nice to me, okay? If they're going to be nice to me and they're going to pop in here once in a while when they're not live, I will support their channel. Krishna, I try to go into her channel and at least give her a like and say hi to her and different things. I try to go into Anna's channel, even though she's not in here right now, but she normally just does a little bit of gaming on there. I try to drop into some of these other channels that are my moderators right now. I go to Precious JD. I was just there today. Thank you. You posted on the community. I will kind of check that community and start doing more with that. I've been doing posts and videos. I need to kind of check on the community. That's possibly where Mike and Venus might have left their message. So I need to go into the community and check that. I will after my live. I forgot all about the community thing. I will remember to check that. Yes, things are fantastic. Weather is kind of just cloudy. No rain, but I like cloudy. Keeps the temperature down. We don't have to run the air. We're running no air today. We ran air at night, of course, when we're sleeping. But we don't run the big air conditioner the last couple of days, and our electric bill has dropped. So it's been really nice. So yeah, the big air conditioner and the small air conditioner are big power sucking things here. Otherwise, the rest of the stuff, fans and that kind of stuff, not much pesos for that. Yeah, that's good. I like this, Krishna. I love all the emojis. It's really colorful. Hey, Kenzo, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're able to make it in. He's that's amazing. I love it. I'm glad you're in here. We're going to be helping others in all kinds of ways, okay? And that was a good thing from Stacy. Why aren't you going to help the United States? I am. I hope we can start helping the United States a year from now. Maybe quicker. I do not know. This is unknown territory for me. You guys got to realize, my moderators and everybody else, this is the first time I've ever built a YouTube channel. So I don't know what the monetization and everything's going to be. I know YouTube takes their cut. That's fine. Whatever they give me, I'm going to help in the community, okay? And there'll be a percentage that stays in the bank. We're not going to spend it all every single month because you got to have some money put aside for other things. Me and my wife, I have to use a lot of energy for this channel. So we will get blessed a certain percentage. But helping others is going to easily be 50% of what we bring in. And we got our tithe and offering to church too. So we tithe, we're tithers, okay? So we give to the church. So there's going to be, and I'm going to put mine in the missions. So guess what? It's going to go to help others, right? Now, Neela can put hers where she wants to put it. Yeah. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes things just don't go right. Yeah, we had a couple people that just don't know how to be moderators, and I had to remove them. I hate to do it. We don't need to get rid of every comment, okay? If there's no swear words and it's just something goofy, we can just let it go. It'll float away. Now, if it's somebody that's doing it 25 times in a row, I get it. But otherwise, we don't need to really moderate that much. If I keep positive, the trolls don't come in that much. So there ain't that much to moderate. Every once in a while there is. But we normally, the moderator is good for you to connect with other people in the room. That's really what it's for. But yes, if we have a lot of trolls, I appreciate my moderators amazingly, okay, when we have one of those days. But right now we're saying positive. Let's keep it about kindness and being respectful, right? And it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm doing really good, bad. It's all fine. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, Kenzo. I've seen that. Yeah, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes the comments on YouTube don't always work the way they're supposed to. But I've been seeing everything. At least anything that is shown to me. I know there's another guy, John, that's over in the UK or somewhere, that he's had problems seeing certain comments and stuff. It happens sometimes with YouTube. But overall, my stream has worked pretty good. I've had a lot of new people in, and I'm appreciative. Double tap the screen and like and subscribe, okay? That's, yeah, they don't need to spam the room, okay, bad? Yeah, well, it's going to get to the point where you're, thank you. I'll try to have a good day. We're having a good one. We start to have more people coming in. Like and subscribe, everybody. Double tap the screen. We're doing fantastic. We're at 47 minutes. Yes, I love the flags. That's cool. Yes, some of the international flags I know, some I do not. So fill me in if it's a flag I have not seen before. Because some of these, oh, it's India. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's Krishna, so I should have known it was India. I did not see the word India until I moved my hand. Yeah, your birthday is March 18th. Fantastic. Yeah, Krishna, that's awesome. She's been amazing. She supported this channel so much. And yes, we may help India. I don't see it happening the first year. But if we can get some contacts, Krishna, if you know of orphanage or you know about some kind of organization where they actually give the money to people instead of just hogging it up with administrative costs, if you know something about that, Krishna, in the future here, in the next certain amount of months, get back to me. If you got something in your area that's like an orphanage or some kind of organization that is really giving to the people, you tell me about it, okay? You investigate it for me because you're right there in India, okay? You can investigate it and then you can come to me and say, David, this looks like it's really good. And we'll find a way to give to it, right? You got to help me because I'm not to India and I will not be in India anytime soon. I'd like to go there, but I have not been there. So Krishna has got to help me. Yes, that's really good. Oh, it's on the 11th of, okay, bad, so it's coming. Oh, I would love to connect with organizations in Europe. As we get bigger and bigger, we will do stuff in Europe. So people that are in Europe, tell me, I really have a heart for either children's homes or orphanages, okay? I'm not against the other things, but I really love helping orphanages because I had two great parents, and some of these kids have no parents. They need mentorship. They need clothing. They need food. They need different things. And some of these orphanages are not getting supported. I don't know how well any of that's going on in Europe, but I know in some other countries they're not going that good. I know there's some trouble in India that way because of just the huge population they have. I know there's a problem with orphanages here in Philippines. People forget about them and they don't give to them. And so you got to find out. There's an orphanage or a children's home in Iligan. I want to find out where it is, and I want to see if they could use some of our help, okay? And that's what we're going to do. I'm keeping it positive. Sometimes you're going to get somebody that just can't be positive. That's part of the fun. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Yeah, there's some people want to spam. I have not preached as far as out of the Bible, but I have done testimony in front of the church. I was asked to do that. Also, I try to teach godly principles to the kids without really mentioning Jesus, even though I will if they want me to. And I got a couple of the kids that are starting to come to church. A couple of the kids I've been friends with since about the second day I got here are starting to show up at church. They've made friends with somebody at the church. They're 8, 9 years old and they're friends. So now she's showing up to church. And so hopefully she'll show up again this Sunday. And so that's good. She's hearing the word of God and she understands the language, Messiah, so she can understand what the preacher's saying. And the preacher does English too. So either way, she knows what's going on. And I like it too because the preacher will do some English. Of course, with the Messiah, I kind of know what they're talking about because they're showing the verses and everything. So I kind of know what topic they're talking about anyway. Yeah. Hi, Lydia. Nice to have you in here. Welcome on in. And it's nice to have Krishna in here. Now Krishna has a little project on her hands. Yeah, we collect food, books, clothing, toys, and convoy of trucks that visit orphanages in Europe. Okay, well, Amanda Claire, here's your thing, okay? For right now, just gather some information, okay? And we can't help them all, but figure out where the best things are. If that organization, whatever that is, if that's really cool, you get some information on it. And in the future, you can send a message to me on one of my videos, or if you in the room, you say, David, I need to connect you in a better way than that I will give you some information on one of your videos and then you can delete it and you can get a hold of me a different way, okay? But look into those organizations in Europe. We probably can't do anything with that until late this year at the earliest. But if we have a ton of money coming in, we might be able to do it quicker. Never know. So Amanda Claire, this is your homework assignment. Check into something and pick the best place to try to send that money, okay? I don't want to give to 7 different organizations. I prefer to give to 1 or 2 that are really doing it right. That way we can concentrate the help in a certain area. But you would know better than me. I don't know about Europe. So you kind of give me an idea in the future. Do you promise? Promise to give me that? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Hey there, we got hi Eurovision. That's really nice. Yeah, she'll have to kind of tell me what it is and kind of give me the lowdown. She's there. She might as well look it up and make sure it's good. And that can make me feel more assured when it comes time in the future to give, right? Yeah, we're going to start with the Philippines. And yeah, when we go international, we are going to go to Thailand. We'll have Thailand as part of it too. If there's got to be orphanages there. There is in Vietnam. But right now we got to wait and see what comes in after we monetize. And I know there's going to be a huge wave of stuff. And so it's going to be awesome, okay? Everything is on the table. No limits with God. We're going to do this channel as long as I'm alive. And we got my other team and stuff. We are going to do this channel until it can't help others anymore. So it could go on for 10, 15. I don't know how many years YouTube is going to let us do this. We'll just do it. And we're building it, and we're going to do it, okay? So get connected, like and subscribe, okay? And the likes help the rhythm of the videos and stuff, and it helps the live. I don't know why the likes help, but they seem to. If you have very few likes and a lot of subs, YouTube's going, why do you have more subs than likes? And that's not right, because normally what people will like first, and then they might sub, whereas you really shouldn't have people getting a ton of subs and no likes. Normally when I get a ton of subs on a live, I got more likes than I do subs. But it's been close a couple times. I had 90 subs one time and 138 likes. I had another time where I had 89 and the likes were at 121. So it did kind of get close a couple times. Yeah, it's nice to see Krishna all happy and laughing. It's really good. I love that. Noah. Yeah, we have not been. My wife has been to Thailand. I have not been there. I want to go there for the food. But if I get to go there to hand money to somebody for an orphanage, that would be fantastic in the future too, because I'd rather go there and personally bring the money to them. Now, of course, obviously, with most stuff, we're going to have to find a secure website or something else to send the money. And we got to make sure it's real. We don't want no scammers getting our money for helping others, right? There's nothing worse than sending money to somewhere where it's supposed to be an orphanage and you find out that somebody that doesn't need the money ran off with the money. We're not doing that. If I feel like there's any danger of the money being wasted, it'll stay here and we'll do something in Philippines or we'll do something in America where we know that the websites are going to work properly. So we'll just wait and see on that. I do have one contact for Africa that you can give to right now. It's eaglezone.org, and it's awesome. And the money goes to orphanages and the school in Nairobi, Kenya. So the money goes there within 3 days. They don't take any administrative costs out. Other than the fee for PayPal, and you have the choice to pay that fee or not, whatever money is outside of that fee will immediately go to Africa within a couple of days. And I'm going to use that in the future. We're going to be doing it. We're going to do good. So we're going to be helping. I'm full-time Philippines right now, so that's the first area we're going to help. My church has got the feeding programs. We're also going to be praying for them. We're also going to be telling them ways that they can increase and do their life. We may be praying for addictions out of their life because addictions suck a lot of money out of families, even in the Philippines. I've seen it. A lot of people smoking around here, a lot of people drinking around here. That's something in every country that is a problem. Europe loves to drink alcohol. It ain't always good if it gets out of control. It's not good for your life. It's okay if you're just having a couple beers, but not everybody can control that, okay? I quit drinking 21 years ago, and we're going to help others, and we'll see. I will have a team, and we will try to have the money go as many beautiful places as possible, okay? We cannot help the whole world right at first. But you know what? This thing could get so big that God could make it so I have to start a foundation. And if you don't know what a foundation is, if you get the money coming in so fast, you put part of the money away and you use the interest to help others, and the foundation goes on 50 years after I'm dead, okay? So something like that could even happen with this, okay? Because YouTube, when you get really big, YouTube will give you a decent amount of money per month, okay? So we'll just wait and see. No limits on God. If you have limits in your brain, take them away, because what comes in this year is going to be the least amount of what comes in over the next 20 years, okay? And I plan on staying around a while. My dad's 87. So guess what? That's 23 years from now. And my grandma lived to be 99. Now, I am not shooting for that one, but I want to be able to stand up still. So, and I don't have any arthritis at all at 64. So being in the warm weather all the time here is going to help me. Plus, there's less processed food here. There's a lot more natural food. And we'll have an example of that later. For people that live in Europe and America, your food is highly processed, and it's not good for your body, especially when you get to my age. But yeah, my grandma lived to be 99. I'd like to live to be 93, 94. That'd be great. And then it's time to go see Jesus up in heaven, right? So if I do that, that's 30 years from now. And guess what? I don't know if YouTube's going to be here in 30 years, but we're going to have this channel as long as they'll let us have the channel, right? And we're going to be helping others and doing great things. So not scared of it. Hi, Kenneth. Nice to see you. Yep. You can all say all that. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah. You've added quite a bit to it from the Sound of Music soundtrack. My oldest brother is in Japan, was in Japan. My niece Casey and her husband Jay, he was stationed Navy. He was in Japan for many years. He is no longer in the military, and I thank him for his service. But it's fantastic. Japan is on my list. I don't know. I've been watching a YouTuber that's called Passport Man or something like that, and he was in Tokyo for quite a while doing interviews and walking around Tokyo. So I have seen downtown Tokyo pretty good on that channel, but Of course, experiencing Japan in person would be the way to do it, and that could happen in the future. You just never know. Yeah, never know. No, I don't know Hugh Janis. It sounds familiar. It almost sounds like an actor's name. But yeah, I don't really know a channel that saw that. But I don't know. I've got so many people that have come through this room. It may be something where it's just on the edge of my brain somewhere. But yeah, so yeah, Krishna, over the next how many months, keep an eye out for things in India that are close to you that we can help out with. I will work it through you, and we could do something through you if we were going to be helping some orphanages and things, okay? We can do that in the future. So, yes, I'm going to depend on some of the people that are really connected to me, whether they're moderators or they've been in the room a long time. But I'm not going to take your word for it. I've got to have some proof that it's something that's real that we're giving to. I'm not going to give away money and have it disappear to scammers. We've had that happen once here when we came to Philippines, and it was an honest mistake, but we learned not to just trust every single person that tells you something, because they may be ready to run off with the money in a heartbeat, right? We don't want that. Yeah. Salt and pepper creature. That looks kind of funny. Yeah. Oh yeah. The afternoon live is not for USA. If they want to stay up all night and be here, that's fine. Really, the morning and the nighttime one are for USA, and they're also for the Philippines, of course. The Philippines can see any of these, and I got a lot of people from the Philippines in here. But in Australia and New Zealand can see all three. So can Taiwan, China, Japan. There's a lot of them that are in the time zone, kind of close to where I am, that can see this live. But there's also people like USA that do the morning and the evening one. They'll try to stop in on those. And occasionally you'll get Pat in Indiana that'll stay up all night long and do one of my afternoon lives. That's up to him. If he chooses to do that, that's his choice. I don't force him to stay up. Go to bed if you want to and get some sleep, right? Yeah, so that's really awesome. Hi, James McCart. Yeah, well, you caught me this time. I'm on in the afternoon every single afternoon unless I have to do something with my wife. So, Sonia Chavez, I'm 64 years old. I'm originally from Michigan, USA, and I do have some contacts in Springfield, Missouri. So we may use some of those contacts to help somebody in that part of the United States. Yeah, I have an organization from the United States, somebody that first came into this room back in January. Haven't seen him in a long time, but I do have that organization screenshot. It says All For Me Services. I'm going to check into that, and we may give money to that this year. I got to see what it's all about. Yes, and so it's really cool. But yes, Krishna is in India. So help me out, Krishna. Look some stuff up around your area and see what it is. You don't have to tell me right now. This is the homework assignment for the next couple months, okay? So just kind of take it easy, look around, see what's out there, and see if there's something where our help would be very helpful. I don't know what we're going to be able to give. I'll keep you posted on that in the future. We got to wait and see. I don't know what monetization is going to look like on our channel. But I know one thing, we're growing, and a growing channel after 2 months is amazing. It's very good. I've had a lot of YouTubers tell me, oh, my 2 months weren't like yours. So you go, you hit it. You've got a mission, go for it. Hit it. Be believing God for big things, okay? Go, go, go. Yeah. Yeah. Hi there. Yes, we came to the Philippines to retire, okay? We retired and then we sold everything. And we came to America, we came to the Philippines. We already had a house here. She has a daughter here that's grown up and working. And so it's about Mila being around her family and us having an easier life here. If I was in America, I would have to go back to work. And I'd have to work at least 30 hours a week to make everything work because rents are going up. Even though they've lowered energy costs and some other things are dropping now, rents have not come down, and rents are really high. And we don't want to own a house in America because we have a house here. And even though it's a lower cost type deal here, there's no property taxes or any of that stuff. Still, we don't want to take care of two houses. We're at that age we can't do that. So, yep. So I don't want to work in America anymore, and so I'll work a YouTube channel instead and get some walks for my legs and everything else, and helps my body. So I love that. And thank you, you guys, for being in here. We're going to help others. I want you to be kind to people, whether it's tomorrow or whatever day, or if you're in Africa and it's today, and you come in contact with somebody, be kind to them, okay? You don't know what they're going through, and if they're mean to you, then just let them go on their way. Just let them go. Because arguing with them is not going to do any good. They're just going to get more angry, so let them go. And then you can be kind to somebody else. There are a few people out there that do not want any positivity in their life. That's their choice, not mine. Yes. Yeah, where I was in Springfield, Missouri, it was very cheap when we first moved there. We moved there in 2008. Of course, that was during the stock market being down, everything was depressed a little bit. And then we got lucky that there was this, it's God's luck, that was somebody in our church that was living in a complex that had 1 bedrooms for $250 a month. Now, this is almost 20 years ago. And it wasn't government, it wasn't Section 8 or anything. All you had to do was that the manager that was there had to like you, and you got in. And it was kind of a one-owner type place. They had 91 units. Most of them were not 1 bedrooms. Most were 2 bedrooms and townhomes. But they did have 2 buildings that had 1 bedroom. Well, as it turned out, a really bad smoker left an apartment right about the time we needed one. And so we came up with a $300 deposit and got $250 a month. And we did that for all the way until 2014. And then we moved into a 2-bedroom. And at that time, I think the 2-bedroom was like $340 a month or $320 a month. It was cheap. But then it kept working its way up the last couple of years. And when we left, it was up to $535 or something. They were going to raise it to like $575 or $600, and it's not that huge of a 2-bedroom. And so it was starting to even get expensive there. And so we would have had to have stayed there, but I would have had to start working so that I could cover other bills and food and things of that nature. So that's why we're here in the Philippines. Things are a lot cheaper here, and she has family here, so why not be here, right? And of course, it's easier to help people in the Philippines. Yes, there's an ironing board in the back. No, that's actually a 3-step ladder, but the ironing board is around here. She's got that hidden. That's a 3-step ladder behind me. That's a step. I'll be using that when I'm painting, and that's something we're going to get into real soon because I'm over my cold now. So we're going to have to start getting going on the painting program too. We're definitely going to have to go after that. I think she wants to paint the porch. And I think she wants to paint this bedroom that I'm sitting in right now. So we'll see about getting into that here this month. We're going to try to go after that. So that's not an ironing board, but it is a 3-step ladder. But there is an ironing board somewhere. She put that somewhere else. I think it might be behind the door or it's hidden in the cabinet in here. But there is a ironing board, a red one, somewhere around here. So, yeah. I love all you guys. We're already up to 1 hour and 10 minutes. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe, okay? We've had one of those days where we've had some new people, but we're just kind of like, we've also had a lot of moderators in too. And so that happens sometimes. And the night one normally gets crazy with new people. We get a lot of people, but we had some new people in here. And we've had some people that want to goof the chat up too. Get a little bit of spammers here and there, okay? It does happen. You hate to have that, but it's part of it. It's nice to see that I do have people from other countries that can check into stuff. I hope that Amanda Claire, she's been very good about coming in when she can. Hopefully she'll check some stuff out in Europe, in her area, and in the future. And Krishna in India can check out some things. If we don't have the chat take off in a few minutes, we may get going because I want to get some rest for a couple hours, and then we'll hit the night live hard. But there's somebody that's put in something in there. But we get kind of like, yep, it's 2 buttons. Thank you, Noah. Yes, if it picks up again, it says there's some people. I've got certain people that stay in the background, and they just stay in the background and run it for watch hours. And sometimes they don't comment much. Sometimes Sammy can come in here this time of day too, but they've been on lockdown, I bet, with the Mideast stuff. So, hey, Lewis. Yeah, I see a little kid. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't know who it was. Yeah, you guys are attacking. Hey, Anna. Nice to see you in here. I've been going for over an hour. We're going to probably go another 10 minutes, maybe 15. I'd like to go an hour and a half, so we'll see. I might go hour and a half if we have enough people in here. Double tap the screen, give me a like there, and get subscribed if you can. We know Anna's already connected. All my moderators are normally subbed unless there's been some kind of weird thing that happened otherwise. Yes, I know the Sensi guy. I think Byron is his name. He's been in and out of here for the last week, or at least the last 5 days. Yes, keep liking and subscribing. I don't know about that. All I know is that if there are positive things in here, I don't know anything about what YouTube does to people's accounts. If you put bad things in here, you're gonna get your comment removed. Just be positive, and if you're positive in channels, people are gonna leave you alone. It's when people start spamming and doing weird stuff that things get weird, and it's just the way it is. I try to keep it positive in here. I'm a good person. Am I perfect? No, but I love people and I help others. And there's a lot of people that like to see me when I take my walks, and I try to be a nice person, and I try to get that across. There's a lot of people that are really happy that I'm doing this channel. And the naysayers can come back some other time when we're feeding people and doing things, and they're going, oh my gosh, he's doing so much. Because I said I would. I didn't raise money for Africa for 7 years. You realize how hard that was? You realize that at sometimes I was baking 3 hours a day in a small apartment, cookies, cakes, brownies. Back in 2019 and 2020, even with the pandemic, even though there was about 4 months where the pandemic that people didn't buy stuff, but then all of a sudden their sweet tooth kicked in, and they all wanted cookies at the same time. And so I had to work an eight-hour job and then pick my wife up from her job sometimes, 4 or 5 hours later, and then I had to try to make cookies in between and everything else, and sold cookies for 7 years and did 6,000 batches of cookies, probably 2,000 pans of brownies and hundreds of cakes, and deliver them and get the money and try to figure out what the costs are and what the profit is. There's a lot that goes into things like this, even with this YouTube channel. They only pay once a month. But when the money goes into the bank account, then we got to figure out where part of it's going, okay? So there's going to be a lot to do. And I will have a team, and we got a plan already ahead. That's what I did with the Africa one. I made sure I had my cookie ingredients ahead of time. If I'm going to do cookies, I'm having this stuff in the house 3, 4, 5 days ahead of time. I'm not going to be racing to the store going, oh, God, I don't have any flour. No, you get an order. You better have some flour on hand. You better have the eggs on hand, everything on hand. This is the way it works. Same with this. Get the planning done ahead of time, because I've never monetized before. Some of the moderators here have monetized. They know what's going to happen. I do not know what's going to happen yet. I got people that are telling me that they want to give, and they'll give when it hits that time. But right now, we're building the channel, and we just keep being a positive, right? Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta, if you want to spam, it's a problem, yeah. I just started 2 months ago with my channel. Hi, Highlander, it's nice to see you. I had the channel for over a year, but like most typical people. And I've subscribed to a lot of people that have no content. That was me. 2025. I had a channel. It was named something else. Just nothing. I had no content whatsoever. And I really wasn't trying to get anybody to subscribe to me, but about 10 people did. They're all probably fake. That's probably why they went away. But either way, somebody convinced me you want to help others. And it's harder to really raise money baking cookies here because people want the beautiful cookies I make, because most of these bakeries do not make good cookies. They're hard, they're crumbly, they're not very nice. The ones I make are really awesome, but they may not be able to afford them here, not everybody, and so you're going to take longer to raise money here. Whereas YouTube, if you build a big enough channel and you have enough subscribers and you meet the certain things, and the AI likes you, and they're tossing your videos out all over the place, all of a sudden you're bringing in decent money to help others, okay? And it's a lot more money than the cookies they're going to generate. Cookies, I'm only going to generate so many pesos. This is going to be in American dollars, and then I can work with whatever we got every month, okay? And work it and do it. So this is going to be better. And I found out that I'm not bad at it. I may not be perfect, but I got quite a few people that really enjoy this channel. So I'm not going to listen to the naysayers. I go like this. Go away. You want to go to a political channel and yell your head off and yell at all the crap? Go for it, because you have no control over it. Last time I knew, I don't have access to the nuclear buttons. So somebody today, they're all stressed out, asked me, what about the Middle East? I told them I can't do a thing about it. So have a beautiful day and be blessed. Because if you're going to stress over that stuff, you'll die young. And if you want to die young, that's your choice, not mine. That's your choice. Yep. I've been on for 1 hour and 17 minutes. Like and subscribe. I just amazed that people will go into a room and want to just kill themselves with stress over stuff they have no control over. The thing I got control over is what I do with this channel, my life, different things, and see if we can help others. That's the mission of this channel, and we're going to be kind, we're going to be uplifting, encouraging, and maybe the world don't want that, but that's what I want, and I want to be able to help more people again, okay? And that's what we're going to do in the future, okay? So get connected and like and subscribe. I've already got the amount of subscribers we need, but a lot of channels have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers. They get a lot more money per month when they have bigger community. So the bigger we are in the future, the more money will come in. And YouTube likes it when you get a bigger channel. They will pay you for it, especially if you're way popular. Then, do you realize that 85 channels, 85% of YouTube channels have no content? It's like 80%. Only 20% actually work this thing. Most people are working and doing other jobs, and so they don't have any videos or anything, or they might have one video and that's it. It's like anywhere 75 to 80% of YouTube channels have nothing. There's nothing there, and that's okay. If you're raising a family and working and everything else, you can't do one. I get it. But I'm retired, so we're doing one, and we're going to go help some people, right? And I don't know what those percentages are, but I'm Christian, Pentecostal. I believe in Jesus. There's nothing wrong for you being Catholic here. Or if you don't believe in God, as long as you have a heart for giving, or at least to encourage us to keep our mission going, I'm all for it. Be here, be supportive, come in when you can. Sometimes we're going to do some Bible. Tonight's probably going to happen. There's always people tonight that put Bible verses in and want me to read them. So we will do those. And I normally do that in the other bedroom because my wife is normally watching TV at that time of night. I normally will watch TV from dinner time until about 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock if there's a good movie on, and then I'll go live for a while. And then I'll go and get back on my phone for a while, and then we'll go to bed at about 11:30, and then get up around 7, 7:30. I'm kind of an early riser compared to her. She stays up a little later, and then she gets up a little later. So that's how it goes. Hey, we got the 40 likes. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Love God. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yep. I know. That's what I said. I accept every religion in here. It's fine. We're not going to push anything on anybody, but we're going to be helping others here, and we're not going to be asking for money. I already have people that want to give money. We just have not monetized yet. So we're building the channel, getting the community bigger, keep adding subs and likes, and I put really good videos on. I'm living full-time in the Philippines. I'm originally from Michigan, USA. I can get awesome videos here, okay? And there's a lot of people around the world that would probably like to be here. It's not for everybody, but it is a nice place to live as far as I'm concerned. The people here act a lot better than some areas in other countries. Not everybody. There's always good people everywhere, okay? But some people have totally lost their minds. And we can go down that trail some other day. They have totally lost their minds. Yeah. Yep, it's fine. It's good. Thank you, Kyle, for subscribing. Just keep coming in when you can, Kyle. It's awesome. We're going to be doing some great things. We've already got the feeding program. Check out some of my videos. We got ocean videos. We got a video of the pastor talking about the feeding program. We've also got preaching videos in there, all kinds of different things, okay? There's even a little bit of funny stuff in there. I'll do some food videos sometimes. I should have done a food video today. It would have been kind of funny. I was kind of playing around with a chicken sandwich and couldn't quite get that right, but I finally did. Some of that stuff's kind of fun too. So like and subscribe, you guys. I'm about ready to go and take a nice break. We're going to definitely be on around 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. That's Filipino time. So people in Philippines, you know when to come. Just keep an eye out. We're going to probably have a couple Bible verses that I will read tonight, maybe out of Matthew or Luke. But yeah, things are great. We're doing great. Things are going in a very good direction, okay? And a lot of people that have been doing this for 5, 6, 7 years, like Grace, who has a farm here in northern Philippines, she runs a farm pretty much by herself. She has some daughters that are growing up quite a bit, so I'm sure they're helping her. But other than that, she's doing that farm herself, and I can get into that because I grew grass, plants, flowers, gardens, a whole bunch of stuff during my lifetime. So I love playing with the dirt and the soil. So it's fine with me. But we're going to help a lot of people, okay? And if you want to be negative and have negative people around you, it's going to hurt your life. I'm sorry. I've learned that. I keep negative people out of my life as much as I can. I'll pray for them, and I hope that they can turn it around. Praise God if they do. Amen. But yes, I don't keep any close people around me that are going to drag me down. I'm not going to do it. I've learned that's bad. So yeah, nice to see everybody. I'm 64 years old. My birthday's July 6th. Awesome for the people that got it coming up like you, Bad. That's great. 64 years old. Things are fantastic. We're doing pretty good. And this channel is going in a great direction. People like my lives. There's a playlist. I just started the 4th one. We've got the lives 2, the lives 3, and now there's one video in the lives 4. There'll be 2 in a few minutes when I get off here. And we're going to get that one getting bigger. And so there'll be 4 playlists. We may have 5 later this month. So we're going to keep just having a bunch of playlists that people can go play. The first 2 playlists, lives and live 2, the lives 1 is probably 25 or more hours long. There's 22 videos, and they're all at least 1 hour long. Some are an hour and a half, and there's a couple of them that are 2 hours long. So, most people are not going to be able to play through that whole list. But if they can even play like I did last night when I was sleeping, I played on my phone 4.5, 5 hours of my lives off of one of the live things. And so that's just 4 or 5 hours of watch hours that I get while I'm sleeping. The reason why I'm not going to leave a sleeping video or something like first of all, my sleeping is private, but second of all, if you run enough hours of no content, like you're sleeping or you show a green screen of a library or something else, and you just leave it like that for 12 hours, when you actually have content in your back, a lot of the new people don't come. And you'll want to know why? Because they came and seen your live when you were sleeping and had a green screen. They went, oh, this is AI, and they leave, and they don't come back. I've had some YouTubers say it's been a big mistake. There's some that can make money with the sleeping thing, but a lot of people go, there's no active content, I'm not coming back. And so you can't get them to come back. And without new people, we can't help others. So I want new people, so I'm just doing my lives, and I will do other ways to get watch hours, my lives, my videos, and playlists. That's the way we're going to do it. And when the hours are there, then we'll get monetized and we'll start helping people and we'll grow this thing huge. So that's what we're going to do. Somebody's got to do it a different way. That advice I have not taken. There's people going, oh, you just need to let your live run 24 hours a day. You do it. You ruin your phone. You do all that stuff. That's fine. I'm not doing it. I'm going to do it my way. And I will do the playlists and stuff, but I'm not going to do the other. There's just certain things that ain't going to work. So you guys have a great day, and it's awesome. We got a couple new people. It's nice to see you, Richie. Welcome back, Jordan. Nice to see you. We're going to be helping others, and we're going to do it our way, okay? We're not going to do it the way they did for Haiti. Way back years ago, they had Bill Clinton and George Bush raising money for Haiti. And they raised $6 billion, which back now would be $25 billion, but back then it was $6 billion. And guess what? Nothing got done. Not one house was built. Not one. They were supposed to build houses for all these people. All $6 billion got stolen. Completely gone. Nobody even cares. Nobody got prosecuted, nothing. And guess where they went? I can bet you the Bill Clinton Foundation and other things all gained a bunch of money. So you got to know where the money's going. And around here in the Philippines, there's people that need help right here, right now. And it's not going to be scammed. The church, I will be giving it to the people, and I'm going to be doing it myself. And as we get other organizations that we know are good, we'll give to those in the future. But we're not going to do it unless we know it's safe. So you guys have a beautiful day. We're going to be helping others, and we'll probably have some Bible verses tonight. We'll do some encouraging things, whatever we're going to do, and it's going to be amazing. So get connected. We're getting closer to monetization. We'll see maybe in April sometime. So it's coming. We're really kind of going up, up, up. And we've already got half of what we need for monetization. We're just working on the watch hours. And this hour and some, going an hour and a half, helps my watch hours and by you being in here. And that's awesome. And I am very thankful for that. Yes, I'm still live right now. I'll be going live 7:30 tonight, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there, Filipino time. So if you're in the Philippines, yeah, it'd be about, I don't know. Right now it's probably 2:30, close to 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock or so. So yeah, it's going to be about 4.5 hours from now, maybe 5. I'd like to take a nice break. I'm going to take a walk at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to go relax a little bit in the other room. I'll get the fan blowing on me a little bit, check a few other channels out, and maybe even take a little nap. So I love all of you. It's going to be fantastic. We'll talk to you real soon. And love you all.